Hey guys, what's going on? LuckyLag360 here, back with more Out of the Park Baseball 22 Baltimore Orioles franchise, continuing right where we left off, currently 80 in 22 at July 31st, 2025. At the trade deadline, 26 and a half games ahead of the Rays, 30 and a half ahead of the Blue Jays, 31 above the Yankees and Red Sox. So the division is basically ours. It's just a matter of finishing out the year. Hopefully nothing major happens, nothing crazy, and we can just continue along and keep winning. So looks like we're still doing pretty good. Urias out for a week, so that's a little concerning. Hopefully he stays healthy. Ramos out for 5 days. So we just need everybody to stay healthy, continue to perform at the same level, nothing crazy, and just keep hitting, Wow, Santa Maria is actually having a really good rookie year. I called him up because I wanted to kind of service time manipulate Diaz and Williamson because they were doing so good, but they weren't getting much playing time. And Santa Maria is actually doing really well, and Stowers is too. So that's really surprising. Let's see here. So who is back? Cedric Mullins. So I do need to send one of them down. I think Santa Maria could use a little bit more development despite being so good. So we will bring back Mullins off the DL, and I'll have to remember Santa Maria, call him up. Maybe we'll include him on our playoff roster for doing so well. Shane Smith is hurt, and Jeremy Pena is hurt. Diagnosis pending, so that's not good. Jeremy Pena, 4 to 5 weeks right before the playoffs. Not good at all. Not good. Well, there's Amaya and there's Grainer. Might as well just call up Amaya, I guess. And we'll go ahead and put CJ Alexander at short. And we'll have Amaya as our main backup in the infield. And then we'll put Mullins back in center field. And we'll put Tucker in right field. And then we'll kind of just swap around this lineup just a little bit. I hate that there's 3 lefties in the lineup in a row, but not much I can do about that right now. So we'll put Straw there. And that should be good. Miles Straw should also be a pinch runner. All right. So Areza is back. Now, who's our worst pitcher? Beretta. Man, he started to really fall off, unfortunately. I hate to send him down, but we kind of have to. So Areza is back, but Robertson was so good at closer that we don't need Areza at closer. So he's just going to be middle relief now. He kind of lost his job. And right before the playoffs, Julio Urias is out for 12 to 13 months. Are you kidding me right now? Freaking unbelievable. Miles Jansen, we'll give you an opportunity in the rotation. Why not? That sucks. All right, so roster expansion time. Well, the obvious is Santa Maria was really good for us. I don't think we need any extra pitching. I think an extra infielder would be helpful. So let's see here. There's Grainer, who kind of sucked. There's other guys that could be good for us. Cavaco. I know Cavaco was good in the Nationals franchise that David and I did. We'll give Cavaco an opportunity. Why not? See what Cavaco can do for us. And currently we are 131 22 and a half games ahead of the Rays. Right now, the Rays lead the wild card race. And the Astros are right there behind them. Then Yankees, Indians, Blue Jays, and Rangers, and down from there. So, interesting how the standings are shaping up here. But everything's going pretty well except for that injury. So, hopefully, we can still do well in the playoffs. Urias was our ace. He had a 2.40 ERA in 138 innings pitched, 25 starts, 14-4. So he was really solid for us. It's unfortunate we're going to miss him for a year. So let's go ahead and finish up September here and see where we finish in the standings. Garrett Stallings is back. He was really bad for us, though, although Ramos is hurt. So we'll bring Stallings back. Middle relief. Hopefully he doesn't mess anything up for us. Jose Ramos is going to be out for 12 to 13 months, so that's really unfortunate. That really sucks. I mean, man, that is really bad for us. I wish that the injuries occurred before the deadline. I would have acquired a little bit more help, but just wasn't happening. Biggio wants an extension. 297 he hit with us. That's too much money. 8 years, $175 million for a 30-year-old. It's going to suck if we have to keep playing, because we will lose him. And I don't know if anyone on this current channel remembers my old channel, but when I did the Expos franchise, when I won the World Series, I simmed ahead like 10 years on Do Not Disturb just to see where everything ended up. And that was actually pretty interesting. So I might do that with this one. Just because it went on for so long, might be interesting to see how this team holds up after we win. If we win this year, at least. Areza is out for 3 to 4 months. So another bullpen arm we lose. That means Beretta is back up. Hopefully Beretta can do well for us. Diaz is going to be our 7th inning guy, I guess, because Kenley Jansen's not pitching well for us. So bullpen is definitely a big question mark. You need a good bullpen too when you're in the playoffs. So it's going to be rough. Jeremy Pena suffering a setback. 6 to 7 weeks. He's going to get surgery on a fractured rib. Miles Straw is hurt now. Man, I'm just getting tortured with the injury bug. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that's insane. Let's just finish this year before anything else happens. Unbelievable. We were on track for like 120 wins, and we're going to finish a little bit below that because of these injuries. Just kind of unfortunate, because that would have been really cool to see. But looks like we finish 118 wins. Well, one more game here. Let's see. 119 in 43, and our closer is out for 2 freaking weeks now. Unbelievable. So we'll have to address that going into the playoffs. This is just great. The Rays made it 99 and 63, despite being 20 games behind us. Yankees actually finished over 500, 87 and 75. Blue Jays 79 in 83, and the Red Sox 71 and 91. So neither of them made the playoffs, though, except for the Rays. Looks like the Mariners and Astros tied for first place in the AL West. Loser gets the second spot in the wild card. Twins took the AL Central. Braves took the NL East. Cardinals with the NL Central, and the Padres with the NL West. Dodgers, Cubs taking the wild card spot, with the Phillies just 2 games back of that wild card. Very tough there. So that is how the season ends. Miles Straw with 59 stolen bases. Mullins might have gotten more if he wasn't hurt all the time. He finished third or tied for second with 46. Batting average wise, Brandon Marsh 345 on the year, taking first place there. Mountcastle 56 home runs, Tucker 49. Mountcastle had 165 RBIs, just crazy stats there. Brandon Marsh had an 8.3 batter WAR. Kyle Tucker had over 1,000 on base plus slugging. So we've had some guys finish at the top of their stats. Hunter Barco in his first full rookie year, 32 starts, 20-3 with a 3.35 ERA. Really solid numbers. ERA plus of 146, 5.4 WAR. Really, really good numbers. Only 27 walks in 193 innings pitched. That's crazy. He just completely cut his walks down. Ks were up. His whip was under 1. Really nice stats. 24 years old. This guy is the future for sure. How did Max Myers finish here? Pitching wise, 26 starts, 6-3 with 3.36 ERA, very nice. Batting wise, 73 games, 21 home runs, 327, 387 on base. So yeah, the batting situation definitely improved. It was a little bit down from last year's resurgence. I don't know what Miami was doing with him. I know someone commented, said he didn't really have good batting stats, but in the game, it showed that he had really good batting stats, so wanted to take advantage of that, and he really crushed it with us in the second half. Career 341 hitter now, so he's been really solid for us, but that's just a little preview into some of the guys and how we did. Overall, the lineup was really solid. Rutschman was a little bit questionable, but, he's a catcher. It's a little bit more forgivable. And then CJ Alexander, I would have liked to see have a little bit more average and on base, kind of a down year for him. So that was kind of a disappointment. But everybody else did what I wanted them to do and more. Ponce de Leon got that ERA down, which was really important. 15-5, 3.33. Miles Jansen was a disappointment. He got off to a really good start in his first game. And then that ERA jumped with that terrible start against Tampa Bay. I wonder, can I go to full game log? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see. He did really well against Boston. That was his first win. And then we sent him down because we didn't need him. And he came back and he was just trash for 2 games. Did well against Miami. I don't know why he only pitched an out and 2 outs there. That's weird. But yeah, he's been all over the board with those numbers. So, not the best numbers for a rookie year. Hopefully that, we don't really need 5 pitchers in the postseason, but you would hope that if you had to go to him, he would do well. Josiah Gray was pretty good despite being hurt, though. And then the bullpen was very questionable, especially towards the end. Paul Fry's been just a stud for us. Shane Smith was great. Diaz was good enough for us. Everybody else was kind of trash. Kenley Jansen had a 7 ERA with us. Very, very disappointing numbers from some of these guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys for the next one.